Hello and welcome back to the 100% playthrough of The Witcher 3 Hearts of Stone. We ended last episode with a little raise with our Ofieri friend over here, and he also mentioned a Runewright, so let's talk to him as well.
Greetings.
Greetings, and praise the world in its never-ending creation.
Don't take this the wrong way, but honestly, world doesn't deserve much praise.
Nordlings. Disagreeable always. Faces crinkled, soured, ready to quibble to death even a simple greeting. Aha! But my tongue now has soured, while you for trade have come. Sadly, I can forge for you nothing. My belongings, tools inclusive, all lost.
Okay, what exactly is your trade?
You a craftsman or a mage?
Your tongue has no word to fit my trade. A scholar and artisan I am. Part craftsman, part mage. Gematria, runecraft. Familiar to you are these words?
No. Runecraft seems pretty self-explanatory, though.
True, though my craft further ventures. Runes and glyphs I first make, then arrange into powerful magic words. Great practical applications as my art. For rune stones properly forged in a sword set so as to form a magic word. The blade more power grant than runestones set haphazardly. Such words too can of glyphs be made and set in armor.
Now, if that doesn't sound lucrative, I don't know what does. And we will definitely grab some of this guy's abilities to make us even more powerful than we already are. How about we help you recover what you lost?
Listen, folks sometimes hire me to solve their problems. Even retrieved a missing item or two in my time.
For me, this you cannot do. I sailed upon a great ship. It sank, and my instruments took to the sea's dark depths.
Buying replacements not an option?
Of my own design they were, specially forged. A fortune it cost to make them. And all the coin that with me I had brought lies now in the murky abyss with my instruments.
In that case, we might be able to help each other.
Seems your skills could be useful to me. Given that, I'd be happy to help you out. What do you say I get you the coin you need? Could pay me back in runes and glyphs.
Is it certain, your offer? A great sum I require. Tools of great expense I need to make even the simplest glyph. I make no mention of the more advanced or master-crafted.
Rest easy. Got a feeling this'll be a good investment.
5,000 coins. We can definitely do that for you. But what exactly brought you to
Can't help but
North?
wonder what brings you to our lands.
A simple thing. For knowledge, a thirst. All he could, my mentor had taught me. The tongues of our lands I'd learned. Of all our plants and animals, I know the names.
Risked that long a journey to learn new words?
A life of plenty I would have lived at home, for the beauty and import of my art are respected. But such a life would be unfulfilled. Great and diverse is the world, for a pace continues its creation. A riddle it is, which through symbols speaks. The world's tongue to learn I wish, the signs by which it speaks to discover, their syntax to master. Through this, to learn the principles of creation.
And your art, the rune making. You talk about it like it's a religion.
Way you talk about your art sound more like a man of faith than scholarship.
Faith and scholarship for you lie in conflict. Yet in my land, holy men are scholars. Wisdom, their source of esteem.
The Ofieri believe in any gods?
From region to region, this varies. Raised I was to believe in one God, the world. Symbols are God's speech, To study his words is to draw nearer to him.
Symbols, meaning runes and glyphs.
Mere signs are these, an attempt by men imperfect to describe the world. Yet a magic to them there is, and from God all magic issues. When runes I create, when into words I arrange them, this is prayer. And when into swords I enchant them, that is my benediction.
Oh boy. Okay. So he definitely sees a deeper meaning to world, unlike Geralt sees it. Which actually makes this all the more interesting. And the Ofieri as characters and as a nation as well. Which is actually a real shame at the same time because they didn't add like more backstory to them or given us the chance to actually travel there because I would have loved that. Okay, Runewright needs money. We definitely have the money to spare.
Got some coin on me. This enough?
Start it is.
Costly craft.
Yet the costs do not end with coin. Need I shall also a jade stone of size substantial.
See what I can do.
Enchanting quality has its price. Well, look at that. The Ofieri Runewright got down to work but announced at once that more advanced runes or glyphs would require special materials. Jade seems is a necessary part of advanced rune writing. Since Geralt was interested in enchanting goods of the better sort, he decided to look around for a hunk of this element. Absolutely. Okay, we need to find a pickaxe. Pickaxe. Ah, over there.
Apparently, likely to find some small jade deposits northeast of Novigrad. Ought to try my luck there.
In that case, we might as well call Roach. Where are you? There you are. Look at you looking all fancy in your fairy things. Yeah, we need to acquire a hunk of metal. Not a hunk of metal, a hunk of jade. And where exactly it's going to take us? Oh, we'll find out. You know what? While we are here, let's get rid of these little unfortunate neckers. Should probably use well, I meant to use Quen, but this works just fine. Okay, these guys have a lot of loot with them.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
We also have one more over that way. Thing much. And this as a whole is an abandoned site because Neckers. There we go. One over here. Destroy this.
Necker's surface here. Dig their way out.
And now folk can return back to work. There we go. And Geralt, happy as ever, satisfied with the job. He did. Area liberated. Now where did we leave the road? Roach is over here. We can just go right ahead.
Paint we hit the spot you would.
Think past Brunwick at this point. And heading further up. Do we have any question marks on the way is what I want to know. Kind of. Kind of. We'll leave it at that. Maybe we will grab them once we are done with getting the jade for our lovely new Ofieri friend. Farmstead should be right over there, not the right, the left. Change.
Sun's high already, betcha. And we barely gathered.
Eternal fire. Save them.
This is actually quite fun. I think we'll need to book it to the right sometime soon. Yep, we are definitely booking it to the right now. Like a little dock over there. And now to look for jade deposit.
Not much jade here. Need to keep looking.
I think we'll leave Roach be. And just go on by foot, because on the map they didn't seem to be too far apart. I think we should manage on foot. Entrance. A hidden treasure. Oh, you definitely need to be ignited. Whoa! Okay, buddy, calm down now. Oh. Whoops. That's a bit awkward. Oh. One more reason to absolutely hate Endrigas. Oh, God grief. Okay. Okay.
Come on, Roach.
Okay. That's unfortunate. I wonder if we can just book it straight ahead and not follow the path. Maybe we managed to save on some time traveling there. That was awkward. Oh, come on, Roach. It's nothing. Aaron Estate. I mean, we could fast travel, but again, it's no fun. Well, that's a bear. We'll say no thank you. Wild dog. Put it away, Geralt. You're not gonna find anything. It's like a village of some sort there. Nope. That's an arachnomorph, aka giant friggin' spider. Not dealing with that right now. Okay, we did kind of save some time. Let's investigate this one more time.
Need to keep looking.
Let us eat this. Whatever we just ate, I think vinegar. Vinegar is always nice to nibble on. Slurp on, however you wanna interpret that noise. Okay, before we do the same thing. Quick save. Always good. When a superior dancing star. Oh, no, no, no. No, 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 ma'am. No, no, let me go. And roll away. Can they like die, please? No. No. I'm not doing anything, I'm just gonna straight up ignite this thing. Where did you go? And why? Are you guys up or down? Down, and I don't like the sound of that. Just throwing that out. Okay, let's meditate to replenish everything. Cat. When. And off we go. We have a bent key and a yellow letter. Mate, if you're reading this letter means you're a free man. New Dragonborn could never break you. I feel damn bad it was you they fingered back then. Fate's a bitch at times, ain't she? But you've made a man now. I hid part of the loot in that cave they wouldn't let us play in when we were young. Was full of the massive spiders then, but not a sign of the critters now. Hunters claim they've migrated elsewhere, not enough to eat here, so they won't be coming back anytime soon. So it's safe, but the bad memories do a great job keeping out noisy hay breeds, making it the ideal hiding spot for loot. The chest is buried in the second part of the cave. Get it and you'll be a rich man and can drink and wench till the end of your days. See you later, you know where, we'll bathe in wine and live in luxury. The Dragonborn Redemption. Oh, there they are. Oh, they're so disgusting. God, I hate these things. And the little one. Oh, look at them. Oh, ew, ew, ew. No. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, my God damn it. Oh, look at them. Oh, ew. Yeah. Arachnomorphs. Disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. Look at them riddling around. Oh, get away. Disgusting thing. And the thing is, oh, there was a big one there. Oh, look at their hairy bot. Ugh. I don't even want to look at that. That's the thing. It's so disgusting. Yeah, out of all things, it just had to be giant ass spiders. Okay, Jade.
Now to extract some.
Extract it faster, Geralt. Okay, even though we will need to go to the second part of the cave to find that lovely treasure that was mentioned. Oh, hell no. Not this again. Burn, just burn. Disgusting. Okay, Quen. Oh, look at that giant thing! Ew. So gross. Absolutely so gross. So gross. Oh, no, no. You don't get to do that. Oh. Stop cribbling around! Disgusting thing. Oh, great, I have... no. Dancing stars. Okay, maybe we can catch fire like this. Come on. Just oh no. Okay, Quen up next. Yeah, so much for there's no spiders there anymore. Uh-huh. Oh, it's so disgusting. At least we found the treasure. 456 florins. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's a good treasure. That's a good treasure right there. We need to take the hunk of jade to the Ofieri Runewright. Oh, after this escapade with the spiders, just get me to that guy as soon as possible. Okay, white honey. Roach. Now, what do we have on the way? We have this on the way. Looks like a nice little place to be. Varangarth. Abandoned site. When it looks like it's earning time. Nope, back to Quen. How many are there of you? Okay, another 150 experience points. I'd say that's relatively worth. Geralt is once again satisfied with the work he's done. There was a grave, obviously enough. Namely this. Oh, not a grave, but some nice loot.
Is smile fair as spring, as towards him he draws you.
Yeah.
His tongue sharp and silky, scared me a little.
The Tale of Barangarth. Okay, we get a little backstory of this place. Quite a long one actually too. There once was a young woman named Marlene and a young man named Bartholomew. Bartholomew was so handsome no maid could tear her eyes off him. Every maid in the village, from the fairest to the plainest, yearned to win his favor. Marlene, too, was struck by his beauty and soon fell in love with him, as a love as deep as only a first love can be. This feeling was so overwhelming, Marlene realized she could never live without Bartholomew. Yet it was her misfortune that by then Bartholomew already had a wife and a young son. Marlene refused to give in to this misfortune, however, and worked long and hard to convince Bartholomew that she was his one true love. In the end, she succeeded, for women possess the gift of persuasion, and many a man has succumbed to their entreaties. Bartholomew's wife refused to accept his change of heart, but Marlene found a way to deal with that as well. Marlene convinced Bartholomew he must get rid of his wife once and for all, so he chopped off her head. Everything would have ended well, with the young lovers living happily ever after, had not the crime been witnessed by Bartholomew's 5-year-old son. Marlene saw no other solution than to convince Bartholomew, by now her rightful husband, to dispose of the child like his mother and bury his body next to hers, so that they might be together for all eternity. Yet this time Bartholomew put his foot down and refused to do what Marlene asked of him. "It is one thing to kill my wife, but to kill my child, the fruit of my loins," he said. He only changed his mind when the lad began to speak loudly and frequently about what he had seen. And though Bartholomew could never raise his hand against his firstborn son, he found another way to deal with the problem. While the boy slept, he snuck into his room, lifted him up, and set him in a coffin, which he then buried under the apple tree in their yard. After that day, strange things began occurring in the area where the couple lived. The tree lost their leaves and stopped bearing fruit. Folk dwelling nearby were hounded by evil dreams. One by one they fled their homes and farmsteads. Only Marlene and Bartholomew were left. One day Marlene dreamt the boy had woken in his casket under the apple tree and began to cry. She yearned to have a child of her own, and such dreams troubled her greatly. She thus took a spade and dug out the coffin. Inside she found the child's body, but its arms or legs were missing. She thought the poor lad must have gnawed them off from wild hunger before he died. The sight of the child's mangled torso so terrified Marlene she reburied the coffin at once and never said a word about it to her husband. They lived together a great many years afterwards, but theirs was not a good life. Bartholomew had changed. He slowly stopped cherishing Marlene and then stopped speaking. He hanged himself on the night of the summer solstice, leaving his wife alone with her dreams. Before she died, Marlene dug up the child's coffin once more. No one knows where she went and what she did with it. Their lands have lain deserted ever since. No plants will grow there and no birds sing. Wilhelm and Jacob G., which I do believe is a nod to the Brothers Grimm. Do you guys have anything I can loot? Yes, you do.
Oh, thumbs today.
Herbalist. Herbalist. Oh, you.
What?
Okay,
Got anything interesting?
we already were with this guy, or at least one of his many copies. R&R is always great. Urbina, I think also Virgo C2. I think that's about it, what we will need for alchemy.
Farewell.
Later on. Okay, this was a nice little side quest over here. We actually got backstory for it too, which is great. I think we will grab these 2, maybe 3. Question marks on the way to the Runewright. What's over? Oh, a bunch of ghouls, so we will just take off the other way. Because I do believe that is related to a quest we will do eventually. So for now, let's just... Oh, it's a guarded treasure. Look at that. Golem shouldn't be too hard to deal with. Except it might be because this bugger is kind of on our level currently. I know I do have enemy upscaling, but enemies in the DLCs are meant to be like a higher level anyway, so at this point we might find it to be a bit more difficult to handle some things, but elemental oil might be good, I think. Ofieri Curse, Vampire, Menta, there we go. Obviously, we're not dealing as much damage
Damn, you're ugly.
as we're used to, but instead this guy is doing a massive ton of damage to us. He thankfully gets some damage reflected back to him. I don't think that should have hit in my opinion, but okay. Well, we'll deal with it. Okay. It's time for not cast follow. Okay, he's over halfway down and hard to deal with him now. Ow! Doesn't help that there's wild dogs over there. Or that our sword's broken and needs to be repaired. No! Oh, come on! Oh, that's so unlucky. Kind of tempted to do it again, but at the same time, yeah, okay, we are definitely not doing it again. No. Might just be best to return to the
Gonna hang
right.
your head from my saddle.
Yeah, maybe this golem's a bit tougher than expected. At the same time, no. We will not succumb to temptation. We'll just straight up right through the bushes. And go to the Runewright. There we go. Oh, okay. A guarded treasure. Oh, boars. Yeah, boars are also another thing they introduced in this DLC, which actually makes my head hurt just thinking about it. They're just as agile as the spiderlings. I'm definitely not a fan. I probably don't even have to mention that. Okay, the Runewright's right around the corner. Oh, how I miss these sunsets. Oh, look at
Come
this.
on.
The way that the sun illuminates everything is just there's kind of like a ruin down there. Maybe we might even get to explore it. Maybe not in this episode though, because I really want to focus on doing this guy's quest.
Made good use of my coin by the look of things.
The return to my craft. Know you not the pleasure it brings. I thank you.
Don't mention it. How's the work going?
Several lesser runes I forged already. Practice, you see. Yet I sadden in thinking the tools and ingredients I possess are not fit to create better.
Got lucky. Found you some jade. Here.
Thank you, I do. If you to gaze wish at my handiwork, to do so I invite you.
$10,000. Okay, well, do you like it here in the Northern Realms?
Northern Realms. Like it here so far?
Oh yes. Never have I seen woodland so expansive, or skies with such colors brushed. Nordlings, however, peculiar they are. Tight-lipped, closed within. And bandits the high roads riddle. But on the horrid conflict this I blame.
Fair enough. What do you actually have in stock?
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
Okay, he's currently an amateur Runewright. Paying good money though for these. And for the crafting. Now, these are going to be interesting. We have new glyphs. We have glyph of infusion, glyph of art, axi. Those are the old ones. Igni, Quen, Erden. We have glyph of binding. We have glyph of mending, vitality regeneration, glyph of reinforcement, reduction in item durability loss, which is nice. We also have glyph of warding, resistance to elemental damage. Now, obviously, we can also buy these from the guy. But I don't know if crafting them might be kind of cheaper. Now, upgrades. There we go. There's Zoria. Yeah, it's definitely cheaper to make them. But we need glyph of infusion, so crafting component. So probably, unless we can actually make it, we will have to buy it from him. Anyways, we got funds for advanced tools.
Brought you more coin. Put it towards better equipment?
Thanks in the thousands. Too kind you are to me, truly.
Your work's worth the coin. Hard at work. Good to see.
Ah, yes. Commissioned have I tools. A fitting set from Novigrad crafters. Many arms and legs they charged, but renew my work in earnest I now can. New runes, glyphs, and diagrams created I have. An eye you should cast. Find one to your liking, perchance.
Definitely. Hopefully, at least.
So, nothing holding you back now.
From making master-crafted runes, you mean? Much more coin I will need to do so, sadly.
15,000. Well, let's see the new diagrams you
Wouldn't mind a
have.
glance at what you got.
And then we might be able to talk. Okay. Now these are all the diagrams for the normal runestones, and I will actually just grab all of them, might as well. Obviously, he also has them, but I don't know, buying a diagram for 80-something coin as opposed to buying a glyph for 700 coin. You see what I mean? At least we can sell him our junk. I'll just leave one shirt. We also need these, and we'll probably need lesser runestones also, but we'll get to it eventually. This guy needs 15,000 more coins. So
Got a bit more coin for you.
let's have
That'll
at
be all
it.
you need.
Sure.
For tools it is enough, but ingredients rare also I require.
Nope, not gonna happen. Now let me see what my coins bought.
Now have I all I require.
Sure about that?
My running costs to cover small sums will suffice, and no more rare stones do I need.
Almost too good to be true.
A cask of wine from the homeland I have. Our mutual success we should toast. Your health. For your aid, I thank you. My newest creations to examine you may wish. Invited you are to do so.
The one thing I'm
Wouldn't mind a glance at what you got.
not happy about with the entire quest, and there's only one thing, is that we don't get any discounts. Because my guy is expensive. Let me just show you, not craft. He is a master though. He is a master, which will allow us to make a lot of things. Gold nugget. Do you think we are? We might as well. We probably will have to resort to buying things, but we also have enchanting now. Now, what do we have here? We have a lot of things. We have invigoration, which any vitality regeneration turns into added damage, which is kind of cool. Prolongation, each unblocked blow increases potion duration time by 1 second. We have replenishment. After you cast a sign, an adrenaline point is consumed, and your next sword attack is charged with the power of that sign, which is kind of cool, especially when we use Igni. We have rejuvenation, which is each fatal blow dealt restores 100% of your stamina. Kind of cool. We have severance, increases the range of whirl, and rend. I don't think we use either. We actually, is rend art? In that case, we do use it. We also have elation. Fatal blows dealt with your sword generate 1 adrenaline point. Placation, once they reach their maximum level, adrenaline points steadily decline until they reach 0. During this time, vitality and stamina regeneration are accelerated and toxicity declines more quickly. We have dumplings. Any food consumed regenerates 400% more vitality, but everything tastes like pierogies. That is actually so cool. Might be worth, considering we don't have that little perk where food consumption effects last you 20 minutes. We have preservation, armor, stable, and grindstone bonuses never expire. Possession, when an opponent influenced by Axii dies, the effect transfers to a nearby target. The effect's duration increases by 2 seconds for each blow that affected target lands. Retribution gives a 30% chance of returning a portion of damage received to the attacker. That's pretty cool. We have Eruption. Foes set alight by Igni explode when they... Oh, and ignite nearby foes! Yo! Oh, that is something beautiful. We have Levity. All equipped armor items are treated as light armor. That's actually pretty cool too. Beguilement. Enemies affected by Axie will be affected for 2 seconds longer for each blow they land. Protection. When you enter combat, there is a 100% chance you will automatically get a Quen shield without using any stamina. Entanglement. When a trap set by Erden hits an enemy, an Erden glyph is placed in that position. Oh, that's cool. Balance. All equipped armor items are treated as medium armor. We have rotation. Ignis basic attack strikes all enemies in a 360-degree radius. Oh. Oh. So that probably combined with corruption. Oh. We have heft. All equipped armor items are treated as heavy armor. Usurpation. When an enemy affected by Axie dies, the effect transfers to the nearest target. That's okay. Depletion. Hitting the enemies with art reduces their stamina by 100%. Deflection. Armor deflects all arrows. Pretty cool too. And ignition. Enemy satellite with Igni have a 100% chance to ignite other enemies within of 2 yards. And also pretty cool. I'm not sure if we want to enchant this just yet. The good thing is we can also add sockets to everything and anything. I think we will wait with enchanting at least for now.
So long.
At least for now, and then we'll see what exactly we're going to do. In case we will need to do some rewrite enchanting, we'll do it. But I would kind of like to stall it for the end of this DLC and then going on to Blood and Wine. But we'll see. We'll see. That's also going to be it for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of an adventurous one, might I say. And in case you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel grow. It goes a long way, and it is very much appreciated. I think in the next episode, we will tackle our friend's quest from Ofier's Distant Shores. Because this guy has some pretty good diagrams from what I recall. And yeah, we will definitely do that one. If you're excited as I am, hopefully you will stay tuned for the next episode, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!